Good morning and welcome to Jenn Jiggles. I'm Jen. Today is June 19th, 2019. There's 11 days left in June. Holy cow. 11. Wow. Well, I don't have any weight loss to report. Not even a smidge. I don't think I've been particularly bad. Yeah, maybe yesterday I was bad because we had pork belly for dinner, which made me feel sick immediately because I've been doing only like lean meats and chicken and stuff like that, and pork belly obviously has fat on it, and it made me feel sick to my stomach, like I wanted to gag. But you know, there you go. What are you gonna do? I have something in my lap I can't wait to show you, and some other things that are right next to you can't even see, that are nearly completed and almost ready for me to cross-stitch something for them. Right. So what was I saying? Yes, so no weight loss. A lot of exercise though. There was so much hauling of laundry yesterday. Up 3 flights of stairs. No, 2 flights of stairs. But a lot of going back and forth. So there was a lot of exercise there yesterday. I didn't get to do my Leslie yesterday because you'll see in a minute. And yeah, but today is going to be a different story. I need to get some exercise today. You know, like real exercise. You know, like, hi Blossom. Oh honey, I got something in my lap. I don't want to shift. Do you want to come up and say hello? Say hello. Say, I am Blossom. Say, hi, I'm Blossom. This is Blossom in case you're watching for the first time. She's a cross between, she's called a multi-jack. She's a cross between a Maltese and a Jack Russell. And she's needy. Aren't you lovely? Do you want to get on there? Okay. There you go. I don't know where Rabbit is. Oh, here. There's Rabbit. So, anyway, where was I? So, yeah, definitely some exercise today. And I'm sorry, I was looking at my project and not you. Yeah, so anyway, hope the weather's okay where you are. It's still very rainy here. We had yesterday, it was pretty much sunny all day, but it was still chilly. So unfortunately I had to use a dryer. It was a bedding day, so all the bedding got washed yesterday. And the duvet cover and everything. And there was a lot of roaming, and there's vinegar in my dehumidifier now. And which Ian picked up yesterday, and the dehumidifier filled itself up yesterday, and I kept thinking, what the spork, right? Hey, don't eat that, that's gross. Here, let me show you something. Just distraction. This used to be a rabbit. My dog's violent. There you go, Blossom. Yeah, so filled up the dehumidifier, so I couldn't figure out what the frick was going on, right? Well, there's breeze blocks here in the UK. In the United States, you'd have like basement windows and they'd close and open, and you know, might have screens on them, whatever. But these breeze blocks are always open. And it's supposed to let, you know, air circulate. Well, bullshit, because all it's doing is bringing moisture into my fucking basement. So I stuck, temporarily, no, I'm not this trashy, but I stuck a bag from like a heavy duty plastic, which I don't like to use, bag into the breeze block, into what's going to be the laundry area, and closed it up. And I got that area. The other area is okay. It's at about 60%, which I guess is normal. But I got the other area down from high, which I'm assuming is over 100, to 87 yesterday. So I'll be running that again today. I got to get down there and do that. There's going to be a lot of exercise today, or this weekend, because the basement's getting a full clear out. We're calling St. Catherine's. Tell you why in a minute. St. Catherine's is a charity shop. They come and like take your furniture and stuff away. So we're having them take away our old dining table, but not the chairs yet. Our old dining table, a dresser that we took out of that room when we moved here, that at one point, if you remember, I was using in here. and the furniture in our lounge is going to go. I ordered a new 4-seater sofa. Their 4-seater sofas are like, don't start. One second. I'm not picking this up again, so don't do that anymore. You're not two. She does it. She's like a 2-year-old. She'll throw her toys down on the floor just so you'll pick them up and give them back to her. She's weird. Anyway, so I bought a 4-seater sofa, which is kind of just shy of a Davenport in America. And so we're going to have that in Ian's plaid chair. I know, Kim, you'll know what I'm talking about. Get away from my house. It was a wasp. The next door neighbors must have a nest in their attic because you can see them like going in there. It's terrible. So I bought that. So all of the ugly living room furniture that's in there right now. And bless Ian's mom. She gave us her old sofa and 2 chairs, and that was really, really nice of her. And it was way more comfortable than what we had when we first got back to America. But it's not particularly my taste. And so, yeah. But bless her for giving it to us. So that's all going. The sofa is being built. I wouldn't say it's a custom build. It's just that they don't build them till they need them. So I've got it at sofasofa.com, and it's called the Albany. Yeah. So if you want to go look, that's where it is. And I got it in burgundy. And I'll show you the fabric because I ordered fabric samples because I wanted to see what kind of fabric was going on. And yes, it's an old-fashioned pattern. I'm trying to figure out which is the right side. This is the right side. So you can see the patternation in it. So yeah, it's like, you know, oh God, don't look at my fingernails. I had to clip them all off yesterday because they keep peeling. They keep peeling from the top. Anyway, yeah, so that's the patternation on the fabric. And that is the color of the fabric because it matches the Ian's chair. I also had this chocolate and a taupe to choose from, but I friggin' hated this chocolate. I just didn't like it very much. It looked pretty gross to me. And Ian hated it, so we didn't order that. And again, I'll show you the burgundy. But we ordered the burgundy. So anyway, so I'm going to use these samples to make a pin cushion. Because it, you know, durable. Yeah, so anyway, so this weekend we have to move all of that stuff towards the front of the basement so that the people from St. Catherine's can get it all out and get it out of here. Ian's building a workbench. I bought him this miter saw thing. It's a big table. You like bolt it down to your workbench. Sorry, my watch keeps going off. You bolt it down to your workbench, and then it does miter angles, and then it tilts and does some kind of bevel angles. Right? I don't know. It's got a fucking laser light on it. I don't know. But he's building a workbench down there. So we're trying to get that back room done so that we can get all of the decorations for the holidays back there. I'm calling the plumber to get the heaters put in on the walls in both of those areas, so we can start to keep it at that 50 degrees that Kim suggested. And I really want to have a separate thermostat for those two, because I don't particularly want the upstairs heat to be on, but I need to make sure that that is on. And unfortunately, the thermostat for this house is in the kitchen lounge area doorway, and so it wouldn't ever get to 50 in the basement because it will kick off in the kitchen. Do you know what I mean? So it's more likely to warm up upstairs first than it is in the basement. What are you doing? No, no, get out of there. Get out of there. You stay down there. I don't know why she's creeping out. She's been creeping out a lot lately. Anyway, yeah, so a lot of moving of stuff this weekend and going to the trip after trip. The new electric car is doing well, blah, 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 blah. So we're gonna see how much we can get in the back of that thing. And yeah. Oh, we sold our old car. So that's money in our pocket because we paid cash for it. And Ian did a lot of miles on that car in a year, like 27,000 miles in that car. Anyway, yeah, so that's exercise. And yeah, there you go. So hopefully I can curb myself tonight. Unfortunately, Ian likes the dog of hot. He does. He likes himself a hot dog. So I'm making stadium dogs tonight with grilled pepper and onion, not fried pepper and onion. So that'll be okay. So I'm basically going to grill it and slice it up, and yeah, that'll be okay. And then on hot dogs, so I'll have my hot dog without a bun, he'll have his with, and he wants some salt potatoes. So I might have 1 or 2 salt potatoes, but that's it. I stopped eating cereal at night as my supper and decided to not have any supper at all. There you go. So I've been doing that this week. I don't know why I got into the habit of it. I think it's because we had Cinnamon Toast Crunch in the house, and we still do, obviously, because we haven't eaten it all. But, sorry, my fingernail cracked again. But, Jesus, they keep peeling, it's gross. But I needed to stay away from it, and I recognized that I needed to stay away from it, so I told myself no. And I have a cup of tea instead. I'm not this morning. This morning I'm having coffee, but anyway. So that's that. So we'll do my best, and then hopefully on Monday I will have another good lot of news to report. So my sewing machine is here. I'll turn it on. Listen. My things have been ticking in the background the whole time, haven't they? Hang on. That's my sewing machine ticking on. This is me moving my Halloweeny guys. Really sorry that you had to listen to that for 12 minutes. I don't want to re-record this. Sorry. Anyway, the sewing machine was busy yesterday. She got a workout. I think I might need to do a little bit of oiling and stuff once I'm finished, but so I finished all of the quilt pieces. 1 second. Don't even. I'm not here for you. So the last one that I had to get done were the number 1s. Do this way. Hey, make it straight there, dude. There. Maybe my camera's tilted. I don't know. Anyways, these are the number 1s. And they are done. I love that. Oh my god, I'm going to love this so much. Guess what I found out yesterday? I found out Missouri Star Quilt Company will ship my quilt back to me for $30. They're crazy. Anyway, I'm glad. I don't have to ask anybody for any favors, and Kim, that was going to be you. It really was too. I really was going to ask you if you could ship it if I paid you for your time and for the shipping. Anyway, so I got the first row put together. Don't look at all the little strings because I haven't taken anything off yet. And I have vacuumed in here like umpteen thousand times because there are little frays of string everywhere. But there's that. And I haven't ironed this yet, so if it all looks out of kilter, that's because I haven't ironed it yet. And so this is row 1. Mucho completo. Oh my god, I was so happy last night. I did this at like 8 o'clock last night. Okay, so that's the width. So I think I have to check this on the top of my bed. But I'm probably going to add a 4-inch border all the way around on the sides to make it a bit larger. Because, and I don't even know how wide it is at this point. To be honest with you, let's find out on my handy dandy cutting mat. So there's 1, there's 36. 36, 46, it's 52. So if I add 8, it'll hit 60. So I probably will add a 4-inch border around the outside. And then off it's going to go to Missouri Star Quilt Company in Missouri. Yeah, I love those people. They're amazing. And they're so sweet because when you go through and you say, oh, I want cotton and all the other shit, and they add it all up, and they get to the end and they say, this isn't to replace your local quilt company. And I just think that's really amazing. Anyway, so do you want to know how much it's going to cost for a 60 by 60 quilt? Now, this is with them adding the backing fabric that I chose from them and the cotton batting and binding it as well. It's $207 American. Bargain. Sorry, but bargain. I love them. Now, in all fairness to Missouri Star Quilt Company, it's an extra $105 if you want your quilt hand binded. So the stitching doesn't show, but since this is for us, it wasn't going to be for us, it was going to be for somebody else. But since this is for us, I don't give a shit. So they said zigzagging, if you just choose the machine quilting, zigzagging will show on the edge of your binding, but I don't really care. I just don't give a shit, really. So, oh, I'm so friggin' happy. I chose, I'll show you it when it gets back. It's a 4 to 6 week wait for the quilt to, for the quilt to be quilted, I guess. So it'll be about 2 months before it gets done. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm really happy with that. I think I'm just elated because I fucking finished those blocks, because I was thinking at one point a couple days ago, I am never going to get these done. This is driving me mad. But I did. I persevered, and I am so chuffed with the result. So I haven't knit and I haven't cross-stitched at all, unfortunately, and I haven't done any spinning this week because I've been quilting. One thing I have taken time to do, and I think it was Monday, I went downstairs and I put on Halloween Resurrection because I was doing a Halloween thing and I wanted a Halloween movie, and I enjoy my Halloween films. And I started my, I don't know what you call this, Mod Podge, decoupage, whatever. Not decoupage really, but, you know. I started these. Now, I know they look rough and stuff, but I wanted them to. So I still have to do the top, and there's some bits, like you can see here. There's little bits that are missing on the thing. I'm not going to do the very bottom. I'll paint that black. But see, there's little, you can, if I just tip it up a little bit, you can see where there's little bits missing off here. But I'll put those on because I haven't, you know, obviously have not finished. But the signpost is done and it is ready for some cross stitching. So yeah, I'm really excited to get that done. And then I started the casket because, so, okay, the whole thing here is, you see that hole in the top? There's going to be a light in there. And I have to order the black Ada for both of these things today. But I'm going to stitch that skeleton and put that skeleton in here. And get some like fabric silk roses to put in with them. And obviously I didn't do the inside of the casket yet, but I'm going to. But this is the outside. So anyways, in order to light that skeleton cross stitch up, Ian is gonna rig, he's gonna take a tea light apart, an LED tea light, and rig it up in the top so that it shines down on to the skeleton inside here, which is gonna be like uber cool. So you get the idea what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to make it look spooky and eerie and shit. So yeah, I did get the lid done. The lid is done. I don't know if I'm going to put anything on top of the lid. I was thinking about seeing if I could just find like a little gold rectangle for right here, and I'll just like to put a nameplate on it, but not really put a nameplate. And then I still have to figure out how I'm going to stand it up together, so you know it looks like it goes together. Get what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah. So I doubt they'll fit together now because it's got all this stuff on. But yeah. Oh, it does. That's good because I want to, when I put it away, I want to be able to protect the cross stitch. Although I might just keep it up here, up on my shelf of Halloween goodness. But yeah. So I have to finish those up. I might do that today because I think I might need a break from all the quilting. And I really want to, I really like to do some knitting today. And I'd really like to work on my cross stitch as well. So, I don't know. It's a crazy day. It's very gray out. Looks very autumnal. It's very cold. Although I'm wearing shorts because it does get a little warm in here sometimes. But yeah, so that's all the crafting that I've gotten done. Hopefully on Monday you will see a full quilt top complete and looking orderly. Yeah, I've got row 2 lined up to do. You do it in rows, not columns. And then fingers crossed everything matches up, and oh, that would be so nice. So excited. And I can't wait to get it back so I can show you. You choose your thread too at Missouri Stars Quilt Company. So I chose white thread, and you choose your quilting, you know, your stippling, whatever design, and I chose like a geometric square because that's geometric. So hopefully it'll look pretty cool. The backing is a little bit darker, so the geometric squares will show on the back as well. So I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to finish the top and get it shipped off, and then send it to the Missouri Star Quilt Company. I love Jenny Doan. She's friggin' amazing. I know I don't need to tell everybody that because she's friggin' famous and shit, but I wish she was my mom. She's fucking amazing. Oh, Lord, I love her. She's a cutie. Yeah. And she's, oh my God, she makes me want to cry. I just want to hug from her because she just looks like a nice person. You know? Someone who could see you through something. No, I'm going to cry. That's menopause. Anyway, her son Alan, who is 6'7", holy shit, where'd that come from? Must be his dad. And the rest of her family started Missouri Star Quilt Company. There's a video about how it all started. And they were actually, Fortune 500 did an interview with them. So, yeah, don't think they're all ritzy and rich and shit, because the same thing happened to Jenny and her husband that happened to my parents when all of those bankers stole everybody's money. My mom and dad had a lot of money in the stock market, and I mean a lot of money in the stock market. They owned stock and everything. I think Disney, I'm pretty sure Disney, Corning, a bunch of places. My dad was very good at that kind of thing. He was very good and did a lot of his own trading, and you know, and my dad kept an eye on it all the time, like daily. My dad checked to see how his stock was doing. And clever man. And yeah, they lost their fucking asses and a lot of their money, and it was bad. Yeah, and the same thing happened to Jenny and her husband. And they had no retirement. None. And Jenny's son said, why don't you start like a quilting store? You know, you're very good at it. People da-da-da. And Jenny did. And it grew. So good for her, because I can't imagine going into retirement and being scared shitless because you don't have any money. Because ain't nobody going to feed you in America. I mean, it's a great country, and I love that I grew up there. But yeah, you know, you need money. You can live a great life there, and you have lots of opportunities, but if you're going to retire, you need money. Because your school and land tax doesn't stop, and, you know, stuff like that. Like here, your rate declines at retirement. So your council tax, which is your school and land tax here, actually goes down. And another thing, the local councils, like in your old age. So Ian's nan, this is turning into preachy shit. Ian's nan, when she got older, her husbands, and I mean husbands, she'd been married like 3 times. It was a joke at her funeral about what kind of person she was. And then Ian's mom didn't like her very much, but she never did anything to me, so there you go. Seems to be their attitude. So anyway, had nothing to do with that. Anyway, Nan was taken care of by the council, so she had a flat that had a sister. So basically, there was a string in her flat, and there were all these, and they were nice. I mean, really nice. And there was a string, and there was always a nurse on call there. Always. So, and there was a little shop in it and stuff, so she could, you know, go to the shop or whatever, and it was free, basically. And I mean, it wasn't free because, you know, as we pay our taxes, we're helping to pay for that, but I don't mind. And yeah, and in America, you don't have that. I mean, you have to be destitute, and the government will take all your money before, you know, they'll do that. Like Ian's aunt is in, and they did take a certain amount of money from her when she sold her house because she did need to help pay for it, but not all of her money, and she still has her pension, and they don't touch her pension, and she has care, and 3 square meals a day, and she's warm, and she's got a room, and anyway, so Jenny and her husband were facing, you know, destitution in retirement, and now they're not, and kudos to them. And kudos to their son, who's pretty genius. So yeah, and the service they offer is great. So it's like a mecca for quilters all over the world, Missouri. So anyway, that's it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Anyhow, yeah, I'm going to get going. I hope you guys all have a great day. I hope your diet is going well. I hate to say diet, but screw it. I'll just say it anyway. I hope that you're losing weight and you're feeling healthier, and make sure you stick to it because you can do it. I will talk to you on Monday. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.